We have a group of fourth graders out here helping us start our native prairie garden. It's a new addition to our outdoor classroom. So this is just our first group, and we will hopefully throughout the day have more fourth graders come out and help, and eventually all of them will get to plant.
We read a book with Miss Harkis about prairie and how much of it that's left, and that isn't a lot. So we decided to plant prairie at our school.
We chose fourth grade to help get this started because fourth grade social studies really align to Kansas history, and they learn about the Chisholm Trail and the Santa Fe Trail, and they learn a lot about just the prairie. The actual area will be available for anyone to use. And then once the plants are established and they're attracting butterflies and wildlife and different things, then I hope that every grade will take advantage of coming out here and using that for their students.
This place in Wichita here was covered by prairie for thousands of years. Before it was schools and streets and houses and things like that. We're planting a little bit of that prairie here on the side of the school to help remind us of some of the prairie that used to be here.
I'm excited to see how the prairie's gonna grow and stuff, and all the animals coming back.
I like how we got to be outside while planting.
This summer I went to Earth Partnerships for Schools, which is an institute that they offer at the Arboretum, and went there for a week and learned all about how to start a prairie garden at your school, take care of it, get the kids involved, and then also classroom activities that the students can do inside that tie into all of the different curricular areas. The whole thing kind of started a few years ago when I was at an in-service and heard a speaker from the Great Plains Nature Center share a statistic that the average American child spends less time outside than inmates do in prison, because inmates are guaranteed an hour of outside time, and sometimes kids only get outside at recess, and we know that recess doesn't usually equal an hour total. That got me thinking with all this unused space we had, and our principal was very supportive from the beginning, and so then it just kind of has grown from that.
This is little blue stem. This is a native grass of Kansas, and this is the state grass of Kansas. This grass is found in every single county in all of Kansas, okay? And that's why it's a state grass. Just like we have the bison as our state mammal and the tree is a state cottonwood, the state grass is little blue stem. And so little blue stem is gonna have these deep, 8 to 10 feet deep roots that go way down into the soil. And those roots are already trying to get out of this pot and get ready to go. So we need to get it in the ground.
The Outdoor Wildlife Learning Sites, the grant that the Kansas Department of Wildlife funds that. We got that grant for just the prairie area. And then the existing outdoor classroom that we have been working on for the last few years, that's been mostly funded through a Lowe's Toolbox grant. And then we've had a former student who has come and built some of the raised beds, the sandbox. He did that for his Eagle Scout project.
I found a bunch of worms and stuff outside when we were planting prairie, and it was interesting, but it was kind of gross.